Okay, we've got a couple more questions. Let's go to Gabriela's got a question. She said, hey Martin, am I able to edit the IMMI form after I submit just because I'm not too sure the details of my witnesses yet, or should I wait to submit the IMMI form after I have all the form templates ready? And doesn't matter much the date of the form template form, because I'm starting to ask them to do it now, March, April, but I'm still on the process of organizing everything to finish the application in May. I'll answer the second question first. Unless you're applying for a partner visa under very specific circumstances, such as being unlawful, or the holder of a bridging visa, or you've been refused a visa in the past. So if your situation is complicated and you're applying for a partner visa, there's time limits in terms of the signatures on the form 888s. It can't be more than 6 months, 6 weeks, sorry. But that's not the case for you, I assume. You're just applying, you currently hold a visa. Therefore, to answer your question, it's not a problem. You providing form 888s that are signed March, April, and you're submitting in May is perfectly fine. Okay, there isn't necessarily an expiration date on those form 888s with that type of scenario. In terms of the first question, can you edit the IMMI form? You can't edit it per se. There's no way to easily edit answers that you provide, but you can submit what's called a notification of incorrect answers form in the IMMI portal. So once the application's submitted, you'll see in the application, there's a section on the left-hand side that allows you to notify the department you've made a mistake, basically. And you say what the mistake was and what the correct answer is. Now, it's always advisable to try to be correct and accurate when you submit the visa application form. Okay, so that would be my first kind of starting point to answering this question is, unless there was a reason to submit and then edit things later, I wouldn't be advising it. Secondly, in terms of your form 888s, you don't need to give them all form 888 details in that section of the application form. They just ask for 2. Okay, so if you have 2 people that have already provided form 888s for you, just provide those people's details, and that's it. You don't need to write everyone that's going to give you a form 888. You just give them the 2, any 2 that you can input their details in that part of the form, and then when you submit the visa application, you attach the 2 that you have, and then if you get more form 888s later, after the visa has been submitted, you just attach them to the application. You attach them to the checklist of the application, but you don't need to go and update the form every time you get a new form 888 from your family or friends. You just upload it to the application, and then that's it. So I hope that answers that question.